The Scottish Sun, proud sponsors of SPL Live.
Lubo Moravcik, like when he came on and played against the Rangers his first game, scored 2 goals. That was really good.
It's a good one by Simon Donnelly. In for Henrik Larsson and Moravcik! Tom Boyd is onside. Number 2 for Moravcik.
It's All Firm time. Your big match commentator Scott Booth alongside Ian Crocker.
Rob, 'tis the season to be jolly, and for the winners today, 'tis the reason to be jolly. The winners will have a very Merry Christmas. The losers will make Scrooge look like such a happy old soul. Kenny Clark is about to blow the whistle. It's his 12th Old Firm game, and in his previous 11, he has issued 10 red cards. Celtic kick us off, unbeaten in the last 5 Old Firm showdowns, and they haven't even conceded a goal in those games. Ibrox shaking with passion. Carl Spencer making his Old Firm debut. And Rangers under pressure straight away with Lee Naylor ready to launch this. It's long from Naylor and it's away by Svensson. Bobo Bale is going to retrieve it. Wilson turned away by Svensson to Hutton. And he slides in.
Well, it's been a real no-nonsense start from Celtic. A couple of big long balls sent into the Rangers penalty area. McGeady sliding right in on Hutton. I think today the conditions will dictate a certain amount, and maybe the long ball isn't a bad idea.
Sionko tripped by McGeady.
Yeah, Sionko just getting caught here, but I think he's going to be a big player today for Rangers. Can he force McGeady back the way onto Naylor? If he doesn't, then he'll be forced back the way himself, that's for sure.
Stevie Smith was Rangers' Young Player of the Year last season. He is already a contender for the main award, you would think, this season. Hemdani. Sionko trying to rescue that, and he did. So Paul Le Guen hoping to taste Old Firm success. But Gordon Strachan's Celtic have pretty much ruled of late. He's only lost 1 out of 7 Old Firm games. That was his first one. Well, the pitch here at Ibrox is in a pretty poor state. Didn't look good on Thursday night when Partizan Belgrade played here. A lot of rain in Glasgow, even by Glasgow standards of late.
Yeah, and they were sprinkling it with green sand before the game. I think that's what Gordon Strachan was saying as well in his interview with Stuart Lovell. But Jarosik is the player for today. A bit more physique up there than Kenny Miller. I still find it hard to believe that Kenny Miller can't get into the side from the start. We'll wait and see how Jarosik performs just off Zurawski.
Wilson. Charlie Adam. For Dado Perso, who tried to flick it onto Novo. Balde only temporarily held it up. Now Sionko. And this could be promising for Rangers. Lee Naylor, though, sticking with Sionko. And advantage played by Kenny Clark. McGeady's going to make a game challenge for that. And he's pipped Hemdani to it. Jarosik and Nakamura have got themselves into the box. McGeady eventually running out of room.
Yeah, it was good defending in the end from Hemdani, even though he was caught out initially. It's that trick from McGeady, going one way, goes the other, but Hemdani doing well. I think, and that all came from a Rangers attack where Novo played a really nice ball out wide to Sionko, and he didn't look Sionko like he really wanted it enough, didn't get on the end of it and then be positive enough with his cross, and from there it was Celtic on the counter-attack.
Strachan has found something to write about already, but then there is usually plenty to write about when Rangers and Celtic collide. Ibrox and Celtic Park are less than 5 miles apart. The supporters of these two teams, oh well, they are a few more miles apart than that. Celtic win today would restore their 16-point lead at the top over Aberdeen. No reason. They've got plenty to celebrate, the Celtic fans. Clement now. Novo involved, and so too Adam. Dado Perso challenging, Barry Ferguson in the box.
Yeah, that'll have to be an important feature for Rangers today if Barry Ferguson can get himself into the box as he did last week against Hibs. A real driving force for Rangers.
By Lennon, and Zarowski pretty much on his own at the moment, and wrestled to the ground by Hemdani. Free kick.
This is going to be the problem for Celtic today with the one up front, but Zarowski's definitely up for it.
Naylor, Jarosik, Lennon, now Wilson. Gets it back from Nakamura. Mark Wilson. Jarosik. Held up by Hemdani. And now Charlie Adam. Oh. Clement will have it. Dado Perso. Up against Bobo Balde. And those two will relish facing each other. Balde, Mark Wilson got in Balde's way then, which is never a wise move. Likely to end up flattened. Is Jarosik breaking away, and he's got Zarowski if he can find him. McGeady. Celtic looking for an early goal. McGeady. Nervous times for Rangers. Balde's header. Hemdani for Ferguson. McGregor's kick wasn't great, and Neil Lennon is going to try and catch him off his line. Doesn't score that many.
Well, he doesn't score many, but this is certainly worth a go. Comes back to him, McGregor scrambling back to his goal. It's nowhere near in the end, but definitely the right idea. We've also seen on the left-hand side for Celtic the strength of McGeady so far in this game. It's going to be really interesting, the battle between Hutton and McGeady. He loves to cut inside, and if you give him a couple of yards, we've seen of late that he's on real form. He can score goals.
Sionko, his first Old Firm start, came on at Celtic Park in September. Just returned from an injury. Clement, Ferguson, Svensson, McManus out sharp, returning from injury today. Gary Caldwell still missing. And Hutton. Quickly in on McGeady, and he'll have to be.
Well, Hutton really wanted to win this one. It's a great tackle.
Ravison. Hooked out by Spencer. His Old Firm debut. Another chance maybe for Naylor to go long. But McManus is coming up to try and maybe get a flip. Naylor towards Jarosik. It might drop for Nakamura, who's occupied by Stevie Smith. And an easy take really for McGregor.
There's balls into the box that have been causing Rangers problems of late. This one doesn't, but the initial throw-in did.
Balde in the way of Charlie Adam. Hutton, goal scorer here against Partizan Belgrade on Thursday. Nacho Novo. Second chance. Ferguson, usually not far from the scene. Clement. Met by Balde. Ravison has got Nakamura as an intriguing outlet here because Wilson's going to go on the overlap. And only Stevie Smith is there with them. Wilson, it's inviting! Jarosik went for it, but Hutton was watching him closely. And it's going from end to end with Sionko. McGeady got the ball, but the Rangers fans thought otherwise.
I think that Kenny Clark was a fair distance from that one. One or two players in between him and the ball. Don't think he got a good look at it. It did look like a foul for me.
Ferguson, playing in his 30th Old Firm game. Away by Naylor. Lennon now for Nakamura.
Well, that's where Sionko was, I think, pulled down. McGeady's nowhere near the ball. He does get his leg, but I do think that Sionko goes down a little bit too easily as well.
Ferguson. Novo. Perso. Nacho Novo. Sionko centre, cut out by Stephen McManus, but it's going to be a Rangers corner.
Rangers are going forward at the moment. There seems to be a lot more structure to it with this 4-4-2 system. Barry Ferguson can break clear from midfield. Clement can go as well if he wants at times, if Ferguson sits for him, and it just looks a little bit more adventurous at times.
Charlie Adams corner, and Svensson and Hutton both went for it. It was never going near Boruc's goal.
Yeah, it's a decent ball in. I think Hamdani's in there as well, trying to get a head onto that one. I think the problem for Rangers is that if they do commit Barry Ferguson forward too often, with Gravison, Lennon, and also Jarosik coming back into there, it's 3-on-1 at times with Clement, and they'll just have to be a little bit aware of that.
Lennon, Jarosik. McGeady, jeered by the Rangers fans after that tackle. Shinsuke Nakamura. McGregor will have that. Conor McGregor Was in the Dunfermline side that beat Celtic at Celtic last season. Alone there, but now Rangers' first choice. Gravison finding it awkward. It's eventually come down for him. McGeady. McManus. Wilson. Zaraski chasing this, and Dani goes with him. And Zaraski pulls Svensson into action. Charlie Adam going long to Dado Persaud. But Lee Naylor will have this situation just about sorted. Ferguson. Persaud. Ferguson again. Persaud's gone out wide. Barry Ferguson with a decent try.
That's great play from Barry Ferguson. He has to hold on to the ball a little bit longer than he wanted, and then he thought, well, why not have a go at it? But there certainly are options out in front for him when he's on the ball. At times, for Rangers this season, that's not been the case.
Hutton. Persaud challenging, and Novo lurking. Lennon for Nakamura. Nakamura neatly finding Zaraski. Powered away by Hutton, but only to Lennon. It's bounced off Sionko.
That's where Rangers will have to be wary. Either Novo or Persaud will have to drop back into the area where Lennon likes to play. Can't afford to let him get on the ball and make passes in there.
Wilson. Oh, he's got bogged down, Mark Wilson. Novo has Charlie Adam to his left, but he's got a bit bogged down as well. Never gives up though, Nacho Novo, and Gravison tried to foul him. Advantage played, and free kick as McManus charges into Novo.
But he takes the ball in. I think it's a good tackle, and it was all about the conditions. The ball's bobbling around, players can't keep their feet. Novo tries to go past McManus here. He takes the ball. Well, with his rear end, I think he takes the ball.
Well, the free kick's actually been given here for the first foul. Kenny Clark initially played the advantage. Barry Ferguson wanted to take it where McManus committed the offence, but Kenny Clark has hauled it back to the previous tackle.
It must have been for Gravison holding his shirt.
It might not put off Charlie Adam though.
Again though, great tenacity shown by Nacho Novo.
Charlie Adam neither here nor there. Svensson does get it in though, and onside! The flag stayed down, and Barry Ferguson misses a great chance to fire Rangers in front.
Well, he knows it. It is a terrible finish. He comes from a deep position, he gets on his chest, and he's got to get himself over the top of that one. Why is he leaning back? He's got too much time here. He can't believe he's onside. He tries to go for the opposite corner. Boric stands tall, but he's got to get over the top of it, kick it down into the ground, and he cannot believe he's missed it. And neither can the Rangers fans. Quite incredible.
Celtic were raging with the assistant referee, Tom Murphy, just after that, but Barry Ferguson won't need telling. That should have been 1-0, and that should have been Rangers' first goal in 6 Old Firm encounters.
It came about from a really poor free kick from Charlie Adam. The ball was just played back in. The Celtic defenders were pushing up, no one looking at the ball, no one looking at runners, and Barry Ferguson found himself in acres of space. It should have been 1-0. And will he rue that miss by the end of this match?
Let off that for Celtic. Lee Naylor ready to ping this one towards Yuri Jarosik. Svensson didn't need to deal with that, it would have been McGregor's. Zaraski has sent it over anyway.
Well, McGregor said that he did call to Svensson, and whether Svensson didn't hear him in the atmosphere here, I don't know, but those are situations that can cause problems at the heart of your defence. And Zaraski blasts it over, and he knows it was a chance.
Celtic's top scorer this season, and he scored a winner here last season. Zaraski. Vinnie Clark keeping on top of things in the hustle and bustle of the opening 20 minutes. That's another free kick for Rangers. Ferguson floated it in well. Balde cleared it. It dropped for Carl Svensson, who left Sionko with a bit of work to do. Hutton supporting him. Here he is. Has to go back to Hendani. McManus straight to Clement, but it bounced off him and Clement fouling Lennon. Nakamura. Fantastic feet again. Ferguson, no charges in. Smith now for Clement. Just behind Posto is Nacho Novo! Excellent effort, super save from Boritz.
Well, this is turning into a really exciting match now. It's a terrible back pass from Neil Lennon. He's got his hands on his head. And Novo's not watching that, he's looking at the top corner. That's where he wants the ball to go, and it is going in there, but look at that for a save. And he comes across with his opposite hand, Boritz. Fantastic stop.
The first Celtic keeper ever to keep 4 successive clean sheets in Old Firm League games.
It wasn't the best technique, but it was very effective.
Rangers could and should still probe here though. Charlie Adams' corner, not great. He's capable of much better, but he is aiming to deliver again. And he'll get the chance with the corner.
Well, Adams' balls from corners have proved very dangerous for Rangers. And normally you see either Svensson or Peugeot attacking that front post area. I'm sure that Celtic will know that. Just vying for some room in there.
Barry Ferguson made himself available for Charlie Adam. In by Ferguson! And Dado Peugeot! So close.
The wee change of tactics, played back to Ferguson in acres of room, and it is into Peugeot. It's a decent header, just trying to glance it past Boritz. Can't get on target though.
It is a compelling contest. Ferguson, man on a mission, but a handball is given. And he got a bit of a splattering there.
Yeah, it's high feet from both, but He gets some mud in his eye.
Barry Ferguson, who could have put one in Celtic's eye with this chance.
And Barry Ferguson's not offside, he's on line with Baldy. This is what he's been doing really well, getting in the box. He finished one last week, but that is unbelievable.
Lennon towards Balde. Charlie Adam fending him off, but it's a chance here for Celtic to ask questions. They have a corner. It's Celtic's first corner, but it won't be taken quite yet because Svensson and McManus being warned by Kenny Clark. Here it comes now from Nakamura. And there could be a break-on with Nacho Novo ready to receive it. He's got a long way to go yet, and Lee Naylor and Mark Wilson stop him in his tracks.
Yeah, it's great defending from Naylor, tucking inside. He's got the pace on Novo as well.
Novo again. Here's McGeady. Wilson. Smith now for Novo. Ferguson for Persaud. Dado Persaud across, looking for Sionko coming in, but steered away by Naylor. Foul, free kick, Rangers.
Well, they just can't get over the difference in this Rangers side in possession.
This game is moving some. Hutton's cross, not really testing Boris.
I think the difference for Rangers as well is when they do lose the ball, when they're in possession and lose the ball, there's always another player just a couple of yards away to try and nick it again and fight for that second ball. I think today that's been the difference for them.
Adam. Boris is going to deal with this. Ferguson. He's having some game already, Barry Ferguson. It's a little less crowded where Lee Naylor is. McGeady. Only 20 years of age, but already into double figures as far as Old Firm games are concerned. This is his 10th. Ferguson is popping up everywhere. Sionko. Sionko will leave it for Alan Hutton. Which means that Persaud will probably be his target. Hutton, Persaud didn't make any contact.
Again though, Ian, it's Rangers winning that second ball in midfield and getting started again.
Persaud's flick for Sionko. Hutton got his cross all wrong. Wild. He's not happy, as Ferguson looks to make him even unhappier. Some proper challenges coming in now. What else did you expect on Old Firm Day? It's brewing nicely at Ibrox. Engrossing stuff. Gravison. And Zaraski on the chase, but McGregor should get to it. And a reminder that later you can call or text to vote for your Bank of Scotland Man of the Match. If you agree with Scott Dou's choice and you're picked out as the winner, you'll get a signed shirt from the Man of the Match himself.
And it was a rare bad pass from Adam. He had Novo and Peugeot up front. He could just drop the ball into them. He went for the big switch.
Jarosik won it back of his fellow countryman, Sionko. Jarosik, Clement getting stuck in. In fact, everyone's getting stuck in. Here's Nacho Novo. Offside. Flags up. Offside against Dado Purcell.
Well, if it hadn't been offside, pretty sure it was a free kick. I think it's just outside. He is offside. That one would have been close. Yeah, first contact is outside the box anyway.
Paul Le Guen thought he had a free kick or a penalty, but Tom Murphy had flagged for offside against Dado Purcell. Rightly so.
It's been a great period of play, 5 minutes of tackles going in. Every player desperate to win possession back for their team. It's great to see. I think Hutton just takes a sole one on his head from McGeady. Don't think he knew much about it though.
Well, it's been a cracking half hour. Charlie Adam found a bit of room. Ferguson, fantastic football from Rangers, but Stevie Smith stumbling as he tried to send that across.
Yeah, it was great football, and Stevie Smith gets the run on Nakamura here. He doesn't cut back enough, and look, he just needs to play it between the goalkeeper and the defence. I think he slips. It's down to the conditions. It's a good run, and there were players in the box.
Paul Le Guen going through the emotions of an Old Firm game. Sionko. Rousseau's flick doesn't come off. Gravison. Next Saturday, Aberdeen against Rangers. A Christmas cracker from Pittodrie. We start at 11:30 on Setanta Sports 1. Zaraski. McGeady. Lennon. Nakamura over on that side. Stevie Smith stoops. McGeady. Not picked up. His cross cannons off Svensson, but Nakamura has it. Hutton, dogged. And he had a bit to say to Svensson then as well. Lee Naylor ready to go long, perhaps. Naylor does just that, but Dado Purcell useful inside his own box. Sionko and Novo's on the chase, but he's got too much ground to make up. Sent into touch though by Boruc. He'll be eager to see some action at some point today. Kenny Miller, former Rangers player, scored against them back in September.
Yeah, there's absolutely no doubt that he will come on at some stage. Gordon Strachan said that before the match. But I just feel at the moment Zaraski is isolated up there. Jarosik's not getting on the ball enough to support him. There's a lack of ideas really on the Celtic side at the moment. Don't think it'll be too long into the second half if it stays this way when we'll see Kenny Miller.
McManus's free kick. Yarosik. Not really doing Hunt any favours with that. Dado Perso just sneaked away by McManus. Sionko runs into McManus. Balde for Yarosik, now McGeady. Sionko's challenge.
Yeah, just a little bit of calm now. Almost 35 minutes into this game, and you have to say that Rangers have had their chances so far. Could prove to be a big point that they haven't taken them.
Oh, Yarosik. Yarosik making his Old Firm debut. Scored a few goals lately after a pretty indifferent couple of months from him.
Yeah, but you just don't know exactly where you have to play him. He's been tried just off the front, he's been tried in midfield, up front, and it just hasn't quite clicked for him.
Here's Hutton. McManus with that header. Aidan McGeady. Yarosik. Hooked away by Svensson under pressure from Zurawski. McGeady turns. Trying to get his shot away, and Cannondale Clement that time. Wilson. Zurawski was closely marshalled by Svensson and Hutton. Celtic come back for more. Naylor skipped that challenge from Sionko. Drilled in by McGeady. Met by Hamdani. Smith, Ferguson, Novo. No foul on Novo from Gravison. Last 10 minutes of the last 8 minutes of the first half. Zurawski proving to be a test for Hutton.
Yeah, and Celtic have crept back into it over the last 5 minutes or so, and they're keeping possession better at the moment than Rangers are. Spraying the passes around, obviously looking to get into wide positions and get good cross balls in.
Naylor, that's good. Zurawski missed it, and Gravison has fired Celtic in front. He scored against Rangers in September. He scores against them in December. Thomas Gravison shows the way on Old Firm Day.
I just said, Celtic are trying to get the ball wide. They've kept possession the last 5 minutes. It's a fantastic ball in. Zurawski tries to get his head on it, doesn't quite get it, but look at this for a finish. Unbelievable. He waits for it. He takes his time, he's composed, the ball comes down, he catches it so well. There's no chance for McGregor and for Smith. They're clamouring back to the goal line. Seems to take forever to get there. And he finds the net.
He only scores against Rangers and St Mirren, Thomas Gravison, but Celtic fans won't mind that, especially the former.
But that just sums up Celtic this season. They're always dangerous. Even when it looks like they're not really in the match, they have the players, with real quality when they need it. And again, it comes from cross balls, and Rangers not dealing with it well at all. McGregor doesn't get anything on it, and that's where it stems from. Gravison grabs another goal.
Here's McGeady, Celtic after a quick fire second goal. McGeady, oh! Sheer quality from McGeady. And Lennon challenged by Smith. Goal kick is the verdict.
Well, I don't know about that one. I'm pretty sure there was contact there with Lennon. You can see this here. Smith doesn't get anything on the ball, and he takes out Lennon. I don't think Lennon's getting there, but there's still contact made. Got to say that's a penalty.
Yes, Celtic should have had a penalty, but Nakamura fires towards goal anyway.
What about a bit of skill from McGeady a few minutes ago? Pretty incredible.
Now Barry Ferguson will be ruining that early miss. Unless Rangers can come up with a response here. And it is Ferguson. Free kick in a very promising position.
There's two in on Barry Ferguson at once. I think there's a handball there as well. This is dangerous for Celtic. Rangers looking to hit back straight away. I imagine it'll be Charlie Adam on his left foot.
The last 5 minutes of the first half, Rangers hoping to end their old firm goal-scoring drought and draw themselves level. They could so do with something happening here. Kenny Clark still sorting out the wall. Ferguson and Adam kept waiting. It's Ferguson, it's off the wall, corner.
Well, you can see that Barry wanted this one. It comes off Bobaldi's head. Doesn't quite make it over the wall. He's definitely coming back down on target though.
Ferguson sticking close to Passau. Ferguson's corner right into the thick of it. Scrambled away by Lee Naylor. It's another corner though.
Yeah, again, both sets of defenders not looking too clever when the ball's played into the box.
They need another good delivery here, this time from Charlie Adam. Steered away by Jarosik. And Novo closed down by Zurawski. Back from Smith. Is it going to drop for Hutton? And Gravison proving rather useful at both ends.
Yeah, that was a great block from Gravison.
Clement. Later you can call or text to vote for your man of the match, and if your choice agrees with Scott Booth and you're picked out as the winner, you'll get a signed shirt from the Bank of Scotland man of the match.
I think there's no doubt that Rangers will feel aggrieved that they're not in front in this match. It just proves that Celtic do have the players who can score goals at key times.
McGeady, it was a good stop that from McGregor. Came at him with a fair force, might have taken a nick even.
I think it's a good save. So many players in front of McGeady, but he still gets his shot on target.
Naylor. Jarosik, muscled out of it by Charlie Adam. Svensson wasn't too sure who it came off.
He had plenty of time. I think he chose the wrong option. Just blasting it out, could have played it up the park, pushed his team out, but as it is, they're still under pressure.
McGeady. Flicked on by Jarosik, but McGregor gets to grips with it. The last 30 seconds of the first half. It's a foul by Tissot on Balde. Well, Celtic have one goal, they should have had the chance to score a second here.
Yeah, this is the penalty claim from Celtic on Neil Lennon. He cannot believe it. And there was real contact there, and for me that is a penalty. And you know what he thinks about it.
He made it pretty clear, and no wonder. Gordon Strachan and Neil Lennon both making their case as we move into 1 minute of added on time. Rangers have played well, they'll be kicking themselves. Barry Ferguson squandering that chance. Nacho Novo brought the best out of Boruc, but Celtic should have had a penalty. Free kick's been given against Tissot.
Yeah, it seemed that it took the wind out of them, the fact they didn't convert one of their chances. Rangers, after about 35 minutes or so into this first half, started to lose the game because of the fact they weren't keeping possession in midfield quite the same as they were in the beginning, and Celtic then came into it, started to look dangerous, and then of course through Gravison he popped up at the back post with a great finish.
Svensson's got to deal with that because Sarashki was loitering. Kenny Clark has looked at his watch and blown his whistle. It's been typical Old Firm fare, and it's 2 goals in 2 Old Firm games for Thomas Gravison. Celtic should have had a penalty, but Rangers should have had the lead early on. Barry Ferguson onside, but blazing over. Neil Lennon, the man brought down by Smith, but denied a penalty. How about this for a finish though? Wham bam from Thomas Gravison. Have a bit of that. Plenty for Ali McCoist and Craig Burley to ponder with Rob next. Half time on Old Firm Day in Glasgow. Rangers 0, Celtic 1.
Half goal, 8 minutes away from half time when he hammered home, and Barry Ferguson left to rue his early miss when it looked easier to score. And Neil Lennon, we haven't heard the last of his penalty claim, which was turned down, that's for sure. But Celtic are 1 up as we rejoin Scott Booth and Ian Crocker for the second half.
Thanks, Rob. Celtic have won on 5 of their last 7 league visits to Ibrox, and here they are in pole position as the second half starts. The last time Rangers overturned a half-time deficit to win an Old Firm League match, 1977. Kenny Clark starts the second half, having failed to give Celtic a certain penalty.
Well, if Rangers are going to come back in this one, they really have to up the tempo from the last 15 minutes in the first half. The lower tempo of a match definitely suits Celtic more than Rangers.
Zarafsky's got one in straight away, and Svensson dealt with Jarosik. The goal scorer Gravison. Wilson. Held up by Hemdani. That's a foul from Ferguson. Philip Shebo there will be hoping to get his first taste of the Old Firm encounter.
And I think there may be a chance as well for Buffel to come on, possibly over the next 15 minutes or so for Sionko. You see a little bit more craft from Buffel on the right-hand side.
Nakamura's free kick. Fist away from McGregor. Became a fair way for it. Now Mark Wilson has got Nacho Novo chasing him. And Boruc dealt with that rather firm back pass. Zurawski. Rangers have now gone over 8 hours without scoring against Celtic.
Yeah, and of course Celtic have scored in every league match this season. And you can see why. They do have players, they just pop up, and they don't just score from 1 or 2 positions. It's all over the park, as we saw from Gravison. And also McGeady chips in. Of course you have Zurawski up front, he's a real goal scorer.
Nakamura, McManus is in there, and it's McGeady! And what a vital block that could turn out to be from Alan McGregor. Dado Perso. Vital save, really, from McGregor to deny McGeady.
Absolutely. He was the villain in the first half for Gravison's goal, but look at the way that McGeady connects here. He keeps it down really well. Shows fantastic technique, McGeady. Gets right over it. But McGregor stands big. He gets a foot on it. A very important block early in the second half for Rangers.
Hemdani, Perso. He's falling over, looking for a free kick. Perso, which he did not get, and now Zurawski has got options, including Nakamura, who's put it wide.
This is great support play from Nakamura. Look at him running from midfield. Zurawski spies him, takes his first touch. He tries to just hit it almost on the run as quickly as he possibly can, knowing the Rangers players are getting close to him. Touch and touch again. It's almost a great finish. Real quality from Nakamura.
McManus clattering into Novo, free kick. And a sore head for Novo.
Plenty of this in this match so far. Real commitment from both sides.
Barry Ferguson ready to float this one in, but it's cleared by McManus straight away.
Yeah, and he apologises straight away as well. It was a good opportunity.
Hemdani. McGeady persistent. Charlie Adam. Sionko. Hutton. It's Dado Perso. Trying to give Naylor the run around. He'll get a corner. Naylor felt it actually bounced off Perso.
Well, Perso's a player that never gives up. Jinking back and forward, looking for a little bit of space, but Naylor does well to defend it.
Five minutes into the second half. Charlie Adams' corner. Away by Balde. It's Hutton on the volley.
Well, he fancied another goal after his goal against Partizan. He was up there. He hit it first time, he just couldn't keep it down. Spencer lays off, he takes on the volley. It's always going up.
Gravison intercepted by Hemdani, and that's read by McManus. McGeady. Fans delighted that Boric's kick wasn't the best. He's had his run-ins with them in the past. Clement. McGeady mugged by Ferguson. Here's Charlie Adam now. Lee Naylor brought that little run to an abrupt end. And Charlie Adam earning Rangers a throw. Hutton not hanging around. Dado Persaud, nobody in there for Rangers. Balde clears it, and Lee Naylor struggling after that challenge on him by Adam. Kenny Clark wants him off the pitch, which in fact he was a moment ago. Tried to carry on.
This is why it's a crunching tackle from Charlie Adam. He definitely catches Naylor, but initially he gets up, then he feels he can't go on. Well, it certainly is all going to plan for Gordon Strachan. He did say before the game that he may take on Kenny Miller at some point, and you just feel that because Rangers have to go forward, that would mean that it brings Rangers onto them and opens up gaps in behind for Kenny Miller's pace.
Kenny Clark's not ready. It's going to have to be taken again. He's finally ushered Naylor off for treatment. Can Rangers end their old firm drought? Haven't scored in their last 5 meetings with Celtic. Neil Lennon. Clement. Hutton. Ferguson. Clement. Persaud. Hutton. It's a tidy move this. Can Rangers keep it going? No, it's gone out from Sionko.
Yeah, and that's happened far too often in this match. When the ball has eventually arrived at Sionko, the quality just hasn't been there today. It's a poor back pass as well. He has to give width, he has to give delivery into the box. Certainly when you have Dado Persaud in there, he loves to get on the end of things.
Naylor just about ready to return. Naylor has not been allowed back on officially, I don't think. That's why Kenny Clark's having a word. But he will be allowed to take the throw. Ferguson, Naylor still struggling. He may well have to be replaced. Smith and Svensson. Hutton. Taken out, and we're going to get the first yellow card of this Old Firm game, and it's going to go to Aidan McGeady.
Yeah, it was a poor challenge from Aidan McGeady. Nowhere near the ball, and Hutton took the brunt of it.
A 55-minute wait for a yellow card on Old Firm Day. Lee Naylor is going to have to come off, I think. Young Darren O'Day, who impressed at Dunfermline last week, set to come on. Ferguson floats it in. Svensson. McManus is going to whack that away. McGeady. Aidan McGeady is taking on Rangers. Alan Hutton's had enough of him. The Old Firm slugging it out at Ibrox. Celtic leading through Thomas Graveson's first half strike, and some strike it was too. Dano Perso, though, giving his all. Perso gingerly getting back up. Gravison. Just going to veer away from Zarowski.
Yeah, there's a lot of huff and puff from Rangers at the moment, but they can't get that final delivery and the real chance that they need to get back into this match.
Svensson. Overhit. Perso preventing a goal kick.
He's becoming a little bit frustrated up there. I think all the players on the Rangers side realised they had the chance in the first half an hour of this match to go ahead. The more time goes on, the more difficult it's becoming.
Taking a right whack at Lee Naylor. But they're just holding on for a moment to see if he can continue. Bit of blood on his sock. Hutton will be ordered back. Rangers desperate for an equaliser, but a free kick's been given against Dano Perso for a foul on Lee Naylor. Later, you can vote for your man of the match by calling or texting, and if your choice turns out to be the same as Scott Booth's and you're picked out as the winner, you'll get a signed shirt from the Bank of Scotland man of the match.
You know, just think that it needs to be changed for Rangers. I think maybe bringing Buffalo on, or even possibly Shable. He needs to try something different. Le Guen, because at the moment it's a little bit stale. Celtic are coping without too much trouble.
Charlie Adam. Sionko. Perso. Charlie Adam. It bounced off McManus. Here's Sionko. And Jarosik slides in on Sionko. Rangers need him to offer a little bit more, but he may well be the prime candidate to be replaced soon. Smith. Perso. Clement takes over, but can't find Smith. Rangers frustrated as we head towards the hour mark.
Yeah, again, it's the final ball. Just a little bit of time taken with that final pass to make sure you get real quality on the end of it. And Shebo, he might be the one to come on. Possibly Buffalo, possibly a double substitution. But whatever, Rangers do need to change it now, I think.
Gordon Strachan hoping to emulate Martin O'Neill by winning back-to-back titles in his first 2 seasons in charge. Celtic, of course, with a Champions League date against AC Milan to look forward to in the new year. Their lead at the top cut to 13 points by Aberdeen yesterday, but it could be back up to 16. And there could be 19 ahead of Rangers if they do win here. Half an hour for Rangers to change it. Perso gets a throw. Ferguson fancies a bit of a long one. Persaud the obvious target. McManus clears. Adam for Persaud! Unlucky! And Sionko can't score either. It's absolute agony for Rangers.
Well, this must be agony for Paul Le Guen to watch. It's a lovely ball in from Charlie Adam, and he takes this so well. Persaud is so unlucky, and then Sionko as well, hitting both posts, the right post on that occasion. Sionko, the left post. It's unbelievable. Two real chances for Rangers. They can't take either. Two great efforts at it. He proved unlucky.
Double strike against the post. Rangers might be feeling it's just not meant to be.
Now Persaud did everything right. He kept it down. It's a difficult ball to take on the volley. He must have thought it was hitting the back of the net.
This is unlucky.
Well, it hits Boric's left post, then it hits his right post. Cannot believe, I think that he cannot believe it didn't go in the net.
Surprised it didn't hit the bar somewhere in there as well. Persaud flicked it on, and Nacho Novo is in! Oh, it's gone wide! It just will not go in for Rangers.
Well, it's a nice flick on from Persaud and Novo. He goes down, but he gets back up. He wants to score that goal. He's looking towards the back post. Shows real strength here. It's a good chance. Just unlucky. He's going the wrong way. A little bit of spin that takes it past the post. And how many chances do they need to get back into this one?
Paul Le Guen might be feeling cursed at the moment. Rangers still trailing their great rivals. That's poor from Hemdani. Gravison now for McGeady. Zarowski. McGeady. Terrific footwork again from Aidan McGeady. He is such a joy to watch. He's going to be barged out of it by Hutton there, but what a crowd pleaser.
Yeah, McGeady just runs out of steam in the end. It's great footwork. Love to see him down the left-hand side. Looks to go as if he's cutting inside, but no, he's going to go back down the wing again. He tries to get to the byline and just overruns it. He is great to watch.
Persaud, free kick Rangers. Will their time come? Ferguson gets it back from Novo. Now Hutton. Novo is the man to deliver. It's inviting, and Jiri Jarosik turned it away. I do believe Hemdani. I thought he was going to go all the way back then, but a change of mind. Rangers ready to have another go at getting a goal against Celtic. Something they've struggled to do in recent times, but fortune has hardly favoured them today in front of goal, although it did favour them on that penalty shout that didn't go Celtic's way just before the break. Clement. Sionko. He may well offer something here, but Boric's equal to it.
Yeah, Sionko does well, cuts inside McGeady. I think he's actually going for the back post, but cuts it too neat and it goes towards the front, and Boric is there.
Kenny Miller has been called back by Celtic, not what Rangers wanted to see. Foul by Gravison on Clement.
Yeah, Gravison just getting over physical on that occasion. But it certainly is the right time for Kenny Miller to come onto this park. Rangers on the ascendancy, plenty space in behind. I'm sure that's what Gordon Strachan's thinking about.
Lee Naylor seems to have shrugged off that knock. He's happy to continue. But Miller will be with us soon to face his former club. Here's Svensson. It's Nacho Novo. It's Charlie Adam. McManus able to clear that. Smith, Balde. Nakamura, who we hear is the man who's going to be replaced by Kenny Miller. Of course, Kenny Miller was about to be replaced himself back at Celtic Park in September when he scored. The last quarter of this Old Firm showdown. It's a throw.
Yeah, Gordon Strachan having a go with Zarowski for not holding the ball in. Wants the ball to stick when it goes up front and allows team the chance to get out. Because at the moment, it's all heading towards Celtic's goal.
Perso. Here's Sionko. It's off McManus. Rangers will feel they're due a break here. Barry Ferguson had that great chance in the first half. A bit further away that time. Strachan and Gary Pendry in conversation as Celtic prepared to bring on Kenny Miller. Svensson, Naylor, McGeady. Stephen Pearson could be coming on as well. So it's going to be a double change. Pearson and Miller are going to get 20 minutes in which to have their say. Ferguson for Adam, and now Smith. Ferguson advancing into the box, and he's caught Boritz. Did well to gather that. And Boritz reacting furiously to Ferguson.
Again, it was Ferguson driving forward, trying to get on the end of things in the box. He just catches Boritz, but there's no intent in there at all.
Rangers making a change too. Philip Shibo, desperate to impress. Mostly been used as a substitute and hasn't settled in yet. But this will be some game in which to make your mark, and that's going to be the first of the three substitutions happening here. But not just yet. McGeady. Hutton moving away from Zarowski. Zarowski might just get a look in there though, he doesn't. It's off Balde, and it's going to land at the feet of Gordon Strachan. So Sionko's going off, as we thought he might, but it's Philip Shibo who's coming on, still to really endear himself to Rangers fans, but a goal here would certainly change that.
Yeah, and I think that means that he goes up through the middle, just indicating to Nacho Novo there to push across to the right-hand side.
Nakamura goes off, and on comes the former Rangers player, Kenny Miller, and he's not getting much of a welcome. Miller, who scored his first Celtic goal against Rangers in September, hoping to end a nine-game goal drought at the moment. You wouldn't be surprised if he did today. Jaroszik's been replaced by Stephen Pearson.
Yeah, it's the 4-4-2 for Celtic with Miller up.
Full free kick from him, Darnay. Ferguson, Novo gets a second chance. Oh, Novo's done well. Nobody far post. Charlie Adam has gone to retrieve it. Adam trying to fend off Wilson.
Oh, Rangers really working hard to get back into this game, trying everything. They've been unlucky so far, but they've got 20 minutes to try and get that goal.
Clement, Dado Perso. They'd given it so much, Rangers, yet still they trailed at Thomas Graveson's first half pile driver. Rangers with double the number of shots, but with still no goal. Aberdeen, of course, are occupying second spot in the table at the moment. Next Saturday, it is Aberdeen against Rangers from 11:30 on Setanta Sports 1. Ferguson. Perso. It wouldn't drop for Novo, and it's hooked away by Lennon. Back they come again, Charlie Adam. Off Wilson. Adam had two men on him then, and he took a knock. Gravesson was one of those men. Charlie Adam having a bit to say to Gravesson then, and he's just being calmed down. Of course, if Rangers were to grab an equaliser, even more will be made of that penalty that wasn't for Celtic in the first half.
I think on sheer chances though, Ian, Rangers should be in front in this game. I don't think that penalty would have made too much difference had they taken their chances. But the way it lies now, it may have been an important decision.
Rangers ruining missed opportunities. Just over a quarter of an hour left. They deserve something out of this game, but you don't always get what you deserve in football. Stevie Smith's been tripped by Wilson.
Again, it's good play from Rangers, and the left-hand side has been where Rangers have been most constructive. Stephen Smith, Charlie Adam on the right-hand side. It hasn't worked out quite so well for Rangers, but it's a great free kick to get. A decent area.
Well, a big chance here, and they've had a few chances today. Barry Ferguson drilled it in, diverted for a corner.
What's the right ball to play with real pace in there. I think it's Mark Wilson that gets on the end of it.
Is it going to happen for Rangers? Charlie Adams' corner, met by Gravesson. Barry Ferguson will attempt to pick out Dado Perso for a flick on. It's gone over Purcell, and Hutton is also in the mix. Charlie Adam, Shibo, unable to get on the end of it.
Oh, it's a great ball in. Adam with the in-swinger with his left foot. You just think that Shibo can get on the end of this. Doesn't time it right. It's a standing start.
He's not exactly a player oozing confidence at the moment, Philip Shibo. Miller. Stevie Smith is going to be in bother here. He's going to join Aidan McGeady in the book. Maybe just a let-off for Kenny Clark, who doesn't seem too keen to show cards today.
Well, there's been a few of those today. It's been a good game of football. Both teams, absolute commitment to the cause. Gordon Strachan, you can see quite clearly there, saying 4-3-3. Slight change of tactics for Celtic.
Ovo and McGeady almost entangled. Blasted away by McManus, but it's going to come to Charlie Adam. Gravison steps in. Thomas Graveson's goal, still the difference, despite Rangers offering so much. Intercepted by Pearson. Here's Hutton. Taken out, free kick.
I'm just looking at that again there, Ian. I think what Gordon Strachan was actually saying to his team is that Rangers are 4-3-3, and just to be wary of that at the back, and certainly in midfield, give a little bit of extra cover.
Thomas Buffel is going to come on, and he may well make even more things happen for Rangers, but can he make a goal happen? Hutton trying to do just that. He skips past McGeady, but Boritz will claim that, no problem. Buffel is going to replace Charlie Adam. Henon spinning away from Pearson, finding Purcell. He's got a bit of room, he's also got Charlie Adam available. Adam and Stevie Smith. Rangers have got to keep believing in themselves, but here's Kenny Miller, and this could be ominous for them. Miller's lost it though to Clement. Dano Purcell caught by McManus, and both of them are hurt.
Yeah, McManus comes right through the back of Purcell. Certainly a free kick and possibly a yellow card.
McManus just back from injury. He's going to get a yellow card though. For that lunge on Purcell. McManus and McGeady booked, and Rangers bringing on Thomas Buffel in place of Charlie Adam. He can be classy.
Well, only gives him 10 minutes to be classy though.
Yes, Rangers running out of time. Ferguson takes it, and Carl Svensson, and Boritz with another amazing save, and he's had a few of those at vital times this season.
Yeah, it's a great save. Svensson gets on the end of it, Boritz sees it late. Ball comes down, Svensson's the first to attack it, gets it on target. It's a great hand to it from Boritz. He's done that so often this season.
Here's the goal coming. Ferguson's corner, and Boruc flies through the air again to collect Hutton's header.
It's just one-way traffic. It's a decent ball in from Barry Ferguson. And Danny's looking for, I think it's Hutton looking for the back post area.
Shibo takes over. Rangers relentlessly pursuing a goal. Shibo's cross, smothered by the excellent Boruc. He might well be a contender for man of the match. He hasn't made that many saves, but they have been absolutely crucial. If you make your choice on those numbers and you pick out the same name as Scott Booth does, you have a chance of winning a signed shirt from the Bank of Scotland man of the match. Pearson. McGeady and Ferguson having to be separated. And it was Neil Lennon last week. Now Barry Ferguson giving him a shove.
Yeah, McGeady not happy at all. He gets the shove. Had that a couple of weeks back from Neil Lennon, this time from Barry Ferguson.
Paul Le Guin's team seeing that clock tick away. There could be 19 points between the Old Firm if Celtic hang on. They seem to hit Hutton on the hand, although Kenny Clark signalled not, or chest. Here is Gravison, and Kenny Miller almost sneaking round the back. It's been a gripping game. Valde and Shibo go for it. Thomas Buffel there too, but McManus calms it down. Six minutes left. Can Rangers find a way to goal? Something they haven't done lately in Old Firm encounters. Thomas Gravison did find a way to goal in the first half. 2 goals in 2 Old Firm games for him. On by Persaud. Shibo's lost out to McGeady. Zarowski, Pearson, McGeady, Lennon, moving away from danger. Well, Shibo's lunged in on Lee Naylor then. Wild and clumsy, and Kenny Clark having to explain why that was worthy of a yellow card.
Yeah, it's really dangerous. Far too late. It's a lunge. Can do real damage with a tackle like that. Naylor's not happy. In some ways, this game, to me, feels reminiscent of a couple of weeks ago with Falkirk Rangers, where Rangers created so many chances and just couldn't take them. They lost that match, and I just think that they need a Chris Boyd in there when they do have so much pressure, so many chances. You have to think that he would have taken one today.
Strachan has been at his most animated, as usual. Zarowski. Smith. Sent back by Naylor, but Ferguson has found Shibo. And here's Thomas Buffel. No, he isn't. Mark Wilson instead. McGregor having to dive at Miller's feet. Celtic closing in on another victory over Rangers. Handball from Buffel. Are Rangers going to go 6 Old Firm games without scoring?
Well, if there was ever one game that you'd have thought they would have scored with the amount of chances they've created, it was today. The Celtic have rode their luck, but they have also been able to grind out results this season, and it looks like it's one more.
They certainly have done that, Celtic. Here's Dado Perso trying to save the day for Rangers. Perso will get a corner kick. Just to add to the tension. (9-1) to Rangers on corners. But it's 1-0 to Celtic on goals. Ferguson floating that one in. Gravesen got a little touch. Hemdani deflected. It's in! Raheem Hemdani scores his first goal. The Rangers, who are rewarded for their considerable efforts today with a deserved equaliser. Better late than never. It's 1-1.
It's Gravesen who gets the final touch here. Novo doesn't win it, but it drops to Hemdani, and Gravesen comes out. He takes a touch off his foot, and it just lobs Boric. He's got no chance of getting there. And at last, Rangers get that little bit of luck they've been looking for, and it finds the net. And you have to say, on the balance of this match, they've deserved it.
Well, it took them most of the game, but they finally found a way to goal. And Darnay marking his 50th game for Rangers with his first goal. Here's Zurawski though. He could still get a winner yet. Pearson shunted Ferguson off the field then. Neil Lennon has kept it in. McGeady. Away by Smith. On by Ferguson to Nacho Novo. And Buffel. But Dado Perso, he's going to get to it, is he? Well, he did, but he couldn't do much with it once he got there. Another tremendous effort today from the big man, Perso.
Yeah, Dado Perso's been everywhere today. Real commitment, as usual, from him. He deservedly looks like he's going to get something out of this match.
Here's Kenny Miller though, and he's been fouled. Free kick as we head towards the 90. And Celtic, of course, are going to point to Kenny Clark's decision not to give them a penalty in the first half when Neil Lennon was tripped by Stephen Smith. There's going to be just 2 minutes added on. Are we going to get a winner? Gravesen floating it in, but Manus straight at McGregor.
Well, it wouldn't have been the first time that McManus has done that. Popped up late on in games and changed the course of the match. But you have to say that Rangers have just done more in this match to try and get something out of it.
Helped on by Miller. There haven't been too many draws between these teams lately, but there was one at the end of last season. And there could be another one today, unless Smith. Naylor holding off Perso, and now McGeady.
It's really opened up, but the Rangers midfield just can't get far enough forward. Completely shattered.
Oh, here's Dado Perso. It could put Philip Shibo in. Shibo! And Boric to the rescue again for Celtic. Buffel. An amazing end to the game. Dado Perso! and Boruc is there again.
Yet another chance, but Sibo must do it here. It's his big chance to endear himself to the Rangers fans. Well, someone who's already done that is Dado Prasol. He just can't get enough power on that shot.
Well, Celtic have a free kick now, but we are almost at the time-up stage. Shame really, because you'd love this game to go on for a bit longer yet.
And you just feel if Sibo had been in form and scoring goals, he'd have taken that chance.
Rangers have had 12 shots in the last half hour. Celtic have had one, but the champions could yet nick it. The last chance may be theirs. Floated in by Naylor, fisted away by McGregor, and that's it. Paul Le Guen's Rangers struck late on with a terrific goal from Hemdani, assisted by deflection. Rangers' first goal in 6 Old Firm outings. Gordon Strachan's side ahead in the first half through Thomas Gravesen. They should have had a penalty when Neil Lennon was brought down, and you don't suppose that the players, the manager and the fans will have plenty to say about that by any chance. But it was captivating stuff at Ibrox today, and even though Strachan's side could well have been 2-0 up if they got that penalty, Rangers worked so hard for a goal, and when it came, it flew into the top of the net. Some outstanding performances out there, especially from Boruc, who made some superb saves again. Barry Ferguson, a commanding figure as usual, and a performance to be proud of for Rangers. But Celtic still rule in Glasgow, that is for sure. Rangers had a great first half hour and then fell behind. Thomas Gravesen whacking that one in to make it 2 goals in 2 Old Firm games. But Hemdani, with the help of a deflection off Gravesen, saved the day. And what a day it was at Ibrox. Ali McCoist and Craig Burney with Rob next. It ends. Rangers 1, Celtic 1.
Probably that's the least that Rangers deserve today.
Yeah, I think if I had scored my chance, I think it would have been a different outcome. But again, we went behind, but we showed some great spirit, and I think we're getting a wee bit of form together, so the boys are happy.
What was going through your mind when you went through on goal in the first time? You took a lovely touch on your chest, just to keep it to beat. Didn't quite get over it?
I'm not used to having time, I think. When I get through, I'm normally running onto a ball and I've normally finish it, but something I'll need to work on. But I'm just happy that we got a point. Obviously disappointed we didn't get 3, because it would have made it life a lot better for us in the league, but at least we showed a bit of spirit. That's what's needed if you want to play with Rangers.
People have been looking at this Rangers team for a while now and wondering why they can't put some consistent form together. Can you explain that?
Well, it's just a lot of new players coming in and time to settle. But I think the last few weeks, apart from the Falkirk game, I've showed a bit of form and a bit of commitment, and that's what's needed to play here.
And obviously you're not going to give up the fight. You're looking at this, there's still a significant gap between Rangers and Celtic, but you're going to carry on fighting right to the end of the season as far as Rangers are concerned. Yeah,
of course. It'd have been a lot better, as I say, if I get 3 points. 16 points is a massive gap, but I'll certainly keep fighting. It's not over yet.
Well, Barry, very well played today. You are the Bank of Scotland man of the match. Thank you.
Cheers. Thanks.
As selected by Scott Booth and Ferguson, let's hear from the opposite captain, Neil Lennon, with Stuart.
Neil, I know that you'll be very frustrated at having conceded a goal so late on, but would you say that a point was at least what Rangers deserved from the game?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the bulk of the second half on chances, I suppose, but you know, we're not unhappy with a point. You know, we would have took a point before the game, but the pitch sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Conducted the the pace of the game, or the flow of the game. It was a bit of a quagmire in the middle of the park. In the second half, they sort of, when Yuri went off, we just lost that wee bit of physical presence up front, and they had a good get out with Purcell.
Yeah, I mean, you look to the pitch, obviously your style of play is to keep it on the floor and pass it around, and it was difficult for your creative players, Nakamura and McGeady, to really play their best football today.
Yeah, that's right. So sometimes you just have to batten down the hatches a wee bit and dig in. We've got the walking wounded in the dressing room at the minute. There's a few boys getting stitched up and a few boys carrying injuries, so it was a very good performance from us. We're delighted.
You look at the status, you preserve the status quo, still 16 points ahead of Rangers, and obviously you've got Aberdeen chasing your tails now, but it's a pretty comfortable lead for Celtic. You must be happy with the situation you're in.
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's half the season through now, and we've lost one game, and it's a comfortable lead. Like, you know, we're not taking anything for granted. You know, maybe if we'd lost today psychologically, people would have been saying, you know, we're wobbling a wee bit, but you know, the lads showed great character out there today. Probably a wee bit disappointed we didn't take a few chances that we had, particularly just after the break, and we felt we should have had a penalty first half, but you know, all in all, we'll probably settle for a draw.
Yeah, I must just ask you about the penalty. You could tell by your reaction that you thought it was a definite penalty. Your manager was jumping up and down. Why do you think it wasn't given?
I think Kenny was the only one on the ground, didn't see it as a penalty. You know, I saw Steve coming in and I just tried to suck him into the challenge, and you know, there was definite contact. Like, you know, he just took me right out. Maybe the ball was run away from it, but you know, it's in the box. It's got to be a penalty.
Thanks for your time, Neil.
Cheers.
Yeah, it's one of those rare events, I suppose, an Old Firm match, which maybe leaves both teams pretty happy with the outcome. Rangers back on form, and they got a point. Rangers won, Celtic won at Ibrox. Thomas Gravison first for the runaway SPL leaders, and a late equaliser from Brahim Hemdani, his first Rangers goal. Let's hear from the Celtic manager, Gordon Strachan, with Stuart Lovell.
Gordon, a topsy-turvy match from start to finish. What was your view on the Celtic performance?
Good first half. Thought we were good till he retired a wee bit. He got a bang to his chest, and that affected his breathing, which he couldn't get about the pitch. And I thought his presence in the first half was excellent for us. Kept the ball up there, dropped into nice wee positions, gave them a problem in the air. So I thought our football was good in the first half, and 1-9 up. And let's be fair, there wasn't even a debate. It's a penalty, and 2-0 would have been a hard mountain to climb for Rangers, but they showed the day that they've got spirit, and it could have been done, but it would have been very hard.
Yes, I mean, I'm sure you would admit that in terms of chances created throughout the match, Rangers probably deserve something from the game, but...
There's no doubt about it. I'm not arguing with you at all. I'm just saying when you get a decision like that and it's 2-0, it's a hard mental test, you know. And then we at the start of the second half had two fantastic chances to finish it. So I think when you get a penalty decision like that turned down, and let's get this right, 19 games we played, no penalties. That's some going, you know, considering we top of the league, we do all the attacking, get bodies into the box, and that's some going. That's some record we should be proud of, or we shouldn't be proud of. And to have these two chances, penalty claim, could have been hard for Rangers. But as you say, and I agree with you, great performances, some individual performances. I thought Ferguson and Purcell excellent.
Some other clubs might be paranoid about not getting a penalty, but that's not really Celtic style, is it? You haven't really needed anyone else's help this season. No, we're just collecting a big file of videotapes and showing all and we'll just get the end of the season when the referees have a get together and we can all have a look at it. Just looking at the pitch, just looking at the pitch today. I mean, obviously the way your team play, you like to pass the ball around, and that didn't really suit your style today, did it? No, but we tried. There was some nice stuff. Nakamura, great, until his wee legs got a bit tired. We've done some magic stuff. Aiden kept trying to play, kept trying to get through to Yuri and playing the ball on the deck, and Magic did well. So I was pleased. I thought in the conditions, I thought, yeah, the football was good. And let's get it right, you got a terrific game of football there. An absolutely fantastic game. It's gone back 20 years that with the mud and cup tie football. I thought it was a great game of football. Neil Lennon said that before the game probably would have taken a point. Would you feel the same way? Well, we'll walk away from here still 16 points. Yeah, we've got to be happy with that. Because we know we've come to a Rangers side who had a great result against Hibs last week. You know, the Hibs are a good side. And to come here and get a draw. But as you can see, we went for the one, and circumstances say we didn't get it. Didn't a lot of things, but mainly due to Rangers playing well. Overall, you've still got a significant lead over both Aberdeen and Rangers, and those two meet next week, so it's not a bad position to be in, coming up to Christmas. Oh no, I've been in worse positions as a manager, but we don't take anything for granted. All I've got to say is, two sets of players, magnificent. I'm proud of my players, I'm sure Paul's proud of his players as well. Gordon, thanks for your time. Thank you. And an answer to the question that I know is nagging away at you at the moment.
The type of sweetie he was chewing during that interview was Love Hearts. 1-1 between the Old Firm pair, and lots of thrills and spills in the 90 minutes, starting as early as 18 minutes in, when Barry Ferguson, he knows it, he's spoken about it already in our post-match interview, should have scored.
Of course he should have. Stuart mentioned it to me, he does everything right apart from the finish. He takes a lovely, he's well onside there, as I said, Baldy plays him onside, he takes a lovely touch with his chest, and it's just the finish, he's got to keep it down, which he doesn't do, and the ball sails over the bar. But that was a big chance to go in front.
Just that little bit of composure missing.
Yeah, and you know, his performance deserved a goal. You know, I'd have to say that. You know, I thought he was all over the pitch, Barry. You know, dominating in there. Neil Lennon's mentioned the pitch, Gordon Strachan's mentioned it. It was really heavy out there, difficult for midfielders, I can tell you, to get up and down. He did so, but he knows himself. He should have stuck it in the back of the net.
The reason Rangers took 88 minutes to score was that combination of bad luck and good saves. Some great saves from Artur Boruc, like this one from Nacho Novo.
That is a fantastic save. It really is. Not like Neil Lennon there, that's so unlike him. Novo takes a touch, he looks up, he knows exactly what he's going to do. But that's a top class save. Boruc comes across to his left hand side and puts his opposite arm up and puts it by the post. It was top class.
Thomas Gravesen likes the Old Firm match. He just can't stop scoring, can he? He blasted this one in. It was top technique after Naylor's cross, which Alan McGregor couldn't get to.
Yeah, I mean, I said it was Shonko at half time. It's actually Jeremy Clement who doesn't stop the crossing, and he should do better. I mean, it's a terrific finish. But look, Naylor's got time and space. It's a half-hearted effort to stop the cross. Keeper makes a bit of a hash of it because Zaravsky's in there, and you know, Stevie Smith doesn't cover his hill in glory. He should be getting trying to get some on it to clear it, but it really is a terrific finish. And against the Ronnie play, you would have to say, but you know, McGregor was definitely not the busier of the two goalkeepers, but you know what Boruc had to do, he did really well. And McGregor, unfortunately for him and for Rangers in the first half, made one mistake, and Gravesen was there to stick it in the back of the net.
I thought he was quite quiet overall, actually, to be honest, Gravesen today. You look at that again, it's a terrific strike and a great technique.
One moment of quality.
It really was, you know.
Neil Lennon could be right, you know. Kenny Clark maybe was the only man in the ground who didn't think this was a penalty for Neil Lennon after great skills to get to the byline from Aidan McGeady.
Magic, it really was magic skill. I touched on it before, I enjoyed the tussle with him and Hutton, but that is absolutely penalty written all over it. He's right, Neil Lennon, he just sucks Smith into the challenge. He's not even looking to cross it, he's just waiting in the challenge. Look at this, look, takes both legs.
I thought Kenny Clark actually had a decent game today, Rob, and this is the one big decision he has to make, and he gets it wrong, and you can see Ian Bryan's fourth official trying to tell Gordon Strachan what he thought about it, but it was a definite penalty. But I thought Kenny Clark kept the game flowing. Yeah. He did keep it flowing. He didn't just hand out yellow cards, but he got that big decision wrong.
2 minutes into the second half, Aidan McGeady involved again with a great chance to make it 2, and this is top goalkeeping from Alan McGregor.
Brilliant, it really is. You know, that could have sealed the game. I'm not sure if it's Purcell or whoever that leaves McGeady at the back post. Yeah, Purcell, I think it is, but you know, it's a great strike, great technique again. We talk about the technique all the time. He's knee over the ball, keeps it down, and McGregor, who didn't cover himself in glory with the first goal, kept Rangers in it there. A great save.
Celtic at this stage looking as if they were going to kill Rangers off. Another chance for them, Nakamura this time, and couldn't put it away.
Yeah, I don't think the pitch suited him today. Didn't really get into the game. A really heavy pitch, but he makes a decent run here, and you know, he's got his sort of toe poke it. He's getting tracked back, but chances were few and far between for Nakamura. It wasn't really a day or a surface for him to produce what we know he's capable of. And this was one of the few chances. It was a half chance, and it probably bobbled just before he took it. But you know, once
I thought he was quite quiet. Actually, to be honest, Nakamura. But you're absolutely right. If Neil Lennon's talking about the surface not being great, it certainly wasn't Nakamura's surface today.
How unlucky were Rangers here? And if you're talking about top technique and the high quality, the volley from Dado Crucial was absolutely excellent.
Oh, it's brilliant. It's two great efforts. I'll tell you something. Shonko, who I didn't think played particularly well either, it's great technique from him. This is a great effort from Purcell. Back off the post. It comes back to Shonko quick, and he does really well to keep it down. And you know, from there on, you're just wondering. You know, you didn't think it was going to be Rangers' day, but I couldn't believe that off two posts.
I think Rangers at this point were beginning to think, well, maybe just not our day.
Artur Boruc knew nothing about that there, and you know, great technique from Purcell. Similar position to Gravesen was in the first half, but you know, Boruc was a difficult man to beat today.
Nacho Novo could have scored here. He curled the shot agonisingly wide of the post, and we did wonder at the time whether this might have been a penalty as well, with Naylor on the wrong side.
It's funny, the centre forwards that just want to score, right? Because if he goes down, in my opinion, it's a penalty. He gets himself in front of Naylor there, and if he does go down, it's a pen. It might even still be a penalty, to be brutally honest with you, because he does probably influence the shot there.
He does impede him, doesn't he?
He certainly does impede him. You know, you talk about Lennon's been an absolute Stonewall penalty, which I totally agree with. That, in my opinion, was a penalty also.
Carl Svensson could have wiped away some unhappy memories as a Rangers player had he scored here, and it was another very strong save from Moritz.
That's another terrific save. And I tell you what, when Rangers look at this game, it's probably as many chances they've created in any game this season, and against the league leaders, and so they can be pleased about that. But today, they found the woodwork obviously a little bit unlucky. They also found a goalkeeper in excellent form. Didn't make it into Koicheni's dream team ahead of Stefan Klos, but on a performance like that, I mean, he really kept his side.
You have to say as well there, that's a very, very clever free kick, because Purcell has moved out from the centre of the defence, taking it away from sort of McManus and Baldy, and he's moved on to the weaker player to get the flick on, and Svensson's timed his run well. It was a good move that, but a great save again.
There's never a bad time to score your first goal for your club, but if it's in the Old Firm match, it's a little bit special. 88 minutes when Brahim Hemdani struck with the aid of a pretty hefty deflection off Gravison.
Yeah, it was the only way I think they were going to get past Boric today. And it's a good strike, and they're a wee bit unlucky, Celtic, because it comes off Gravison and it loops over Boric. But you can't argue against the fact that Rangers played well. They created chances. They deserved to get at least one goal. They probably should have had 2 or 3 others, but as I say, right at the end of the game, and just desserts for Rangers, and their manager would have been delighted with that, because that's what their performance is.
Do you know the thing that typifies it, actually? Gravison does exceptionally well to get himself back up. He challenges for the initial header. He does exceptionally well to get back up, put a challenge in, but unfortunately just for him and Celtic, it takes the deflection over into Boric's goal, but it was no more than Rangers deserved.
Rangers could have won it in stoppage time, and another player who might have wiped away some misery was Philip Shibo, played in here, but again you've got to say it's good goalkeeping.
Well, there is a player that's got some convincing to do, I can tell you, but he had a real chance to come on and make a name for himself, and he doesn't do much wrong, to be fair. He gets in there, it comes eventually to Puzzle, and it's a pretty weak shot, but the initial ball through to him was a good one here, good weighted one from Dado Puzzle. He's in on the left foot, but you've got to give credit to Boric again, gets down, gets a leg in the way. And really that would have been the winner for Rangers, and it would have tipped a performance from Shibo that he's been needing, because he's not been performing for them. Comes off the bench, and it was a good save from Boric.
Now, you might have been wondering why in the second half there was excessive booing directed at Artur Boruc, the Celtic goalkeeper. Here is the reason. He crossed himself as he came out for the start of the second half. Now, what we can say about that is that the police have told us there will be no action taken against Artur Boruc. They have CCTV coverage of that of their own, but they thought that was a religious act, as it was, and they didn't see it as possibly inciting crowd trouble. They reckoned nothing inflammatory about that, and no police action will follow. Back to the football, back to Paul Le Guen, the Rangers manager, with Stuart.
Well, Paul, would you say that Rangers deserved at least a point from today's game?
Yes, at least. We showed a great team spirit, a great courage to come back, and we were rewarded, but I think it's at least the result we can hope today.
You looked at the way your team played against Hibs last week, a very good performance, a win against Partizan Belgrade during the week in the UEFA Cup, and again an excellent performance by Rangers today. You must be pleased with the progress that the team are making now.
Yes, I think that we are better now than 2 months ago, for example, and the team is more settled. There is a better team bonding, and I hope that we will carry on. It's the most important. There is a long way to go, and it's important to carry on and to be aware that when we are all together, we are a team out to be beaten.
When you looked at the incident in the second half where Dado Prusho hit the post and then straight afterwards Sionko hit the post, did you think that maybe it wasn't going to be Rangers' day?
Yes, but we never gave up, and it's a good sign. We try, and we were rewarded. And Brahim is not used to score goal, and I'm happy for him.
And if you look on the balance of play, the amount of possession that Rangers had, and in particular the amount of chances, probably deserved to win this match.
I think so. I think we had the first chances. We can have been first to score, and I think it would be very different. But at the end, I am happy with with the result, because we show that we can compete with them, and in my mind it's the most important to feel that the team is improving, that the collective is getting better and better.
And perhaps the only weakness that you can point the finger at Rangers is that many times this season you've dominated the match, had many chances to score, but you don't win.
Yes, but for the other part of our game, we work hard, and I believe that it will be better and better. I think so.
Paul, thanks for your time. Well done today.
Thank you.
1-1 at Ibrox, and there's live Italian football now, just kicking off on 70 Sports 2, and that's the Italian league leaders Inter versus Messina, one of 7 live matches on 70 Sports in the course of today. Here at Ibrox, thanks a lot to Ali McCoist and to Craig Burley, a pre-Christmas cracker we've had at Ibrox, and neither Rangers nor Celtic too downhearted with an Old Firm draw. Bye for now.
If you take life, do you know what you'll give? Odds are you won't like what it is. When the storm arrives, would you be seen with me by the merciless eyes of deceit?